Hello guys, welcome to the Friday forecast. So I am traveling and this is going to be in a little bit of a different format. But yeah, let's get right into looking at the market. So here we have the euro and the US dollar. And what I'm seeing for this pair is, so I'm seeing it push really nice to a downside. In the prior price action, we did form this ascending structure to the downside. But for me personally, I was not looking for absolutely any trade at this point. This did not fit my plan to take any shorts. Then we sort of ascended to the upside and we got a really nice impulse down with some really nice momentum. So currently I probably won't be taking any trades because I don't trade after 5 p.m. on a Friday, and it's now I think 3 p.m. So yeah, I will not be taking any trades. If a flag does form here, I will stay out of it, and I usually don't take any flags that form on early Monday. But I do like this momentum, so if on Monday London Open we do get a nice opportunity, maybe we get more of a push down and then a nice flag, I will be looking to sell short the euro and US dollar, because this is a really nice impulse, and this was a clean close, which indicates the price will move further to a downside, or maybe we can get a pullback, another push, break, and a retest trade. That would be also very nice. Also, what can happen, we can start to descend and then get a reversal to the upside. Then I would look for a flag to go long. I would look for a nice reversal, or we can get a V as usual, the V pattern, push up, and then a nice flag to go to the upside. Definitely look out for that. Or we can get an ascending that breaks the high, then a reversal, and look for a flag to go short. So another possibility is we can just range for a long time between the low and the high. The euro pairs are known for ranging for a long time, so I would advise you to be careful with the liquidity areas below and above. Definitely be aware of them and be careful what happens in them. So does the price just break and retrace, or does it actually give us some nice impulse out and then a nice flag, or whatever continuation pattern you prefer or you use? For me, I use the flag and the break and retest, and also the combo, which is a combination of a flag and a break and retest trade. But yeah, let's now see what the euro and the Japanese yen is doing. So this one is also trending to the downside. I'm currently not looking for any trades, so it's just too late on a Friday for me to take any trades. That is one of my rules, and I'm definitely not holding any trades over the weekend with the situation in Russia and Ukraine. So we were stuck between the low and the high. As you can see here, we did range for a really long time. Right here, then we broke the low, retraced, which was a very bad sign. I thought we were just going to continue ranging, but what actually happened, we did get a push to a downside. So this is a common pattern on the euro pairs, where we do get a descending structure, as we can see here, and then we do get an impulse in the same direction of the descending. So on Monday after London Open, what I will be looking for is for this momentum to continue and then a nice flag to go short, or I will be seeing if maybe we get more of a push, then a break and retest trade. I'll definitely see to sell and to get in on this momentum. If we do start to descend, be a bit more careful, look for a reversal. That usually signals to us a reversal, especially on the euro pairs. If we get a V, of course, look for the famous V reversal pattern, push up, then a nice flag. Or if we do start to ascend like this, look for a reversal to the downside. And as well as on the euro US dollar, if we do range for a long time, if we get this large wide range, I would advise to be careful about the liquidity areas and see how the price approaches these liquidity areas. Do we just break and retrace, or do we break with some nice conviction and momentum? So one more advice from me, Mondays and Tuesdays can be range bound. So I would be a bit more careful with taking the setups. I would be a bit more patient, and I would look for more high probability stuff. Now for the Aussies, so Aussie US dollar, this one doesn't look that good, I have to say. So at this point, this was looking very, very nice. I really like this. We got a really large push down. I mentioned it on the evening forecast, but unfortunately, and there was a clean close, which usually then we continue with the momentum. But unfortunately, we didn't get any sort of an entry. We just got a pullback, and then we broke the low, got a huge wick, which was a very, very bad sign. We are going to reverse, and we did actually reverse, as you can see here. Then the price broke the high retrace, broke the high retrace, broke the high retrace, left a huge wick, broke the low, and now we are getting some momentum. One thing I did notice, the dollar pairs usually have a sell-off on a Friday. That is very, very common. So maybe something to look into. It's very interesting. On a Friday after 12 p.m., all of the dollar pairs usually get a nice sell to the downside. So something definitely I will research. But for me, there was no trade here because we broke the high, left a huge wick, then we broke the low, got this large push down. And currently I will not be taking any trades. We are approaching 5 p.m. So the cutoff time is 5 p.m. But what I will be looking for on a Monday is more of a push, a nice flag, or a break and retest trade to go down. I just want to sell. I like this push down. I want to sell. Prior price action was pretty crappy. I did like this push, I didn't like this, but now we continued to a downside, which is very, very good. That's a good sign. So I'm looking to sell, but do be careful. If we start to descend, then look for a reversal to the upside. That means that the move to a downside is exhausted. Also, do look for a V reversal like this. Look for a range, push up, nice flag. And if we range for a long time, then look for those liquidity areas. I'm not going to repeat myself. I think you get what I'm trying to explain. Do be careful about the liquidity areas to the downside or to the upside that form when we do get a larger range. So maybe I can explain why the liquidity areas matter, because the sellers and the buyers on the lower time frames, let's say on the 5-minute, 15-minute chart, are selling here, buying here, selling the range, buying the range. They keep their stops below the low and above the high. So that's where all the action actually happens. That's where the market makers take out liquidity. Now let's take a look at the Aussie Japanese yen. So we did have a nice clean descending structure right here. I did like this descending structure, as we can see, but nothing came out of it. So we did break this high right here, as you can see, and retraced, and then we pushed down, got just one candle push but large momentum, and it ended up just retracing and having wicks to the downside and also wick to the upside. So this is just indecisive. I just have to say this is indecisive. I see nothing here. I don't really like this to take any trades. We had descending and then pushed in the same direction, which is not a common characteristic of the Aussie pairs. That's the Euro characteristic. So I would say on Monday I would look for a large push down and then a flag. That's what I would look for, or a large push up and then a flag. Maybe if we do get sort of a V, I would look for a range push up, but I would need to see some clean price action. Currently this is just not showing me anything. This is the worst out of all of the pairs, I would say. And yeah, that's about it for the Aussie and the Japanese yen. Nothing to say here. I would say on Monday look for better price action, look for cleaner price action. We can see we are just forming wicks, huge wicks down, huge wicks down, huge wick here. When you see a lot of wicks, especially on the Japanese pairs, you know that you need to be a bit more patient, because you know that indecision is in the market. That is it for the forecast, guys. I hope you took some value. We will see what will happen on Monday if we get some nice moves, and I will see you in the next forecast, which will be on Monday.